an RP or an automatic question. Oh wait, no. Dive into a richer trivia experience with improved questions. Oh, so it does have automatic questions, then I assume.
Oh, no offense to you.
No,
Shade,
but it maybe have like automatic in both. You
Shade.
can
I
manually
hate
find.
to. I just wait. Send the link over quickly because if this is the thing
Yeah,
if this is the same thing
I
I'm
know
seeing
it.
at, if it's the same thing I'm looking at a fucking game of quite literally a
Rip off.
no, it's quite literally a free model set.
Oh my goodness me.
It'd be quite literally a free model set. It's literally the same free model set. Yeah, it is a free model set. That's a free model set, Shade. I've seen that. That has been literally a thing for years. That set. It has been free
Mm-hmm.
modeled everywhere. I think one of the groups in this community has even used it for fucking shows as well. Or at least
Oh,
some of the groups in this community, especially that
I
don't have the
might have
building
used that.
capabilities.
I might have used that same set for a RP set.
Yeah, I think I remember that as well.
Oops.
I think I
Sorry.
have the. I think I might have the. I think I might have the pilot clip of that, or the audition clip that we did on that.
Oh goodness me.
Let me have a look. Also, by the way, I am in the process of trying to find the pilot clip from that millionaire session because I do have it somewhere.
Oh
I mean,
god.
to be fair, I have it on. I have 2 terabytes of space on this computer. I've used it since 2017, and I have it, and I definitely I have everything going back to fucking Millionaire on top season 1 or season 1 or 2 on here. It's literally been my main go-to computer for that stuff like this. I'm upgrading or planning to upgrade to 4 terabytes pretty soon. A 4 terabyte external drive, just so I don't have to keep doing all the backups and all that. Where is it? I have seen it. I have seen it with my own eyes that I know, and I know that I have it here somewhere. I do have pictures and snapshots and everything. For example, here's one from the archives. If I can. Here's one from the archives from 2018. It's going into. I'll put it into general as well. Not into general, into VC. Here's one from 2018 that I probably mistakenly took. Name the show, Shade.
Mini exit.
Mini exit, yes. I also have one from Hole in the Wall as well at around the same time frame.
Oh god. Oh god. Holding the wall back there was. I'm gonna admit, I looked at this and gone. I looked at the old version of Hole in the Wall. I'm like thinking, oh my god, we were shit back then.
I mean, I like to think everyone's came along since then. At least in not just in terms of presenting and all that, but just generally, people have come a lot of way. I've come a long way in coding, for example, programming and games and all that. In the time since, I am still trying to find it. By the way, it's not in there. It's somewhere. I have seen it. I know it's in here. Where is it?
Oh.
I know it's in here because oh wait, is it in x86? That one. I think I found it. I found the folder. I have found the folder.
Oh god.
It's inside. You know what else I had in this folder? It's already been uploaded, but I have it in the folder. But I've had it. This is where it was stored. I had a whole episode of 1 out of 10 from Toff.
Oh yeah.
Also in there, Russian roulette. KD's £1 million win on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was in here, and it was in this folder. Xenophobia. Basically, this is where all the stuff from that time frame from 2017 was kept. And I've just realised it's only 2017 and not anything after that. Which is weird because it seems like I might have a gap between. Oh no, I found it. I found it properly now.
Oh no.
Who would like to see Shade's original Millionaire tape from 2018?
Oh my god.
This was from an RP set that I built, and it was originally meant to be for like filming purposes, or
And what happened
like-
was we would, and this is, by the way, I will make this clear. This was before either, well, Shade was doing, what was it, Russian roulette at the time. I
no,
was,
no. Wait,
or you were just about.
I was still. I think I stopped doing Russian roulette at that
or
point.
you were just about to leave Russian roulette, or at least around. It was around the end of Russian roulette. But I think he still went on for a couple more months because he still went on till October, because even then it was.
Yeah,
Because I know there's one more couple episodes after that.
And
So,
then
but
I
you were
started
coming-
doing.
yeah.
Yeah, I started to do. I was almost about to do Last Traveler.
And to put it in perspective as well, I wasn't at the time. I wasn't even in. I wasn't doing. What was I doing at the time? I was doing. We were both working on some projects together through mutuals. I think it's the best way to put it. Michael, Mixie was involved as well. To put it in perspective, this was just about. I think this was about 3 months before Weakest Link. To put it in perspective, perspective. So this is like 3 months before we did Weakest Link, or I did Weakest Link with Michael for TOF, the first season. So to put it in perspective, what I have right here, the clip, and I am going to turn on the screen into the media player. I have it in 4 parts, by the way.
Oh my god. This is so embarrassing.
Trust me.
And now,
Trust me,
the thing is, I'll admit I did use a free model, but at least I made it a bit fancier with it.
I'll cut you some slack. I mean, none of us, even I wasn't in the position right now where I was like completely just doing everything by hand. I'll come up and say that right now. I've just also found the I've also just found
I was still inexperienced when it came to set design.
I've also found the group icons as well.
Oh god.
Don't worry, I'm not going to put those in there, but I will ironically say that how the hell did we not get censored for that initial? How did we not get in it? How did we not get in trouble for that initial? I don't know if I'll pop up on here, but oh my god, how the hell did we not get in trouble for that initial?
Me now curiosity.
Wait.
I'll explain it in a minute.
Is it what I think it is?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I know Riley won't say anything about it, but I remember what it was. So back then, many years ago, me, Riley, and another guy called, I think, Ninja Warrior. I think he's in the video.
Ninja Boy now. Ninja Boy. Michael as well. And Michael as well was involved. Yeah.
We did the first group, which was known as RBTV, or Roblox Television.
Yeah.
Originally, we were going to do CITV game shows. Like Jungle Run was being our Kickstarter, and then we just go from there. And then we had Hole in the Wall, and then we had everything else. Then that dissolved, and then we came back and did Ninja's Roblox game shows, or RFR.
It was specifically.
R-
Actually, you know what?
NR
I'm tempted to post the picture, but I know if I do, I'm probably gonna get a very interested ninja coming over to discuss a bit more.
NR or something. I'm not quite sure.
It was. Oh, minute. I think I'll bring it up on stream for the purposes of
Content.
file thing. I can change the windows over quickly. I'll change it back. But basically, this is the But for those wondering, it was that one right there.
Ninja's Roblox game show group. There we go. NRGG or NRGSG.
I abbreviated it to NGS. But you can kind of see why I'm like still so surprised that we were allowed to get away with that initialism.
Wait. RNRG. Oh wait.
That, by the way, I will make it very clear. This was in 2018, and me, I don't think either me or Shade or anyone at the time. We just thought we didn't even really think about it. That was genuinely just
We just
Dumb
came
luck.
up with that name. We just like, okay, that's not gonna be our name. We didn't realize there was already another group that goes
No.
by the initial. Wait,
No, that wasn't
No.
what I was referring to.
oh,
Is it like the N word?
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I was surprised about it. But at the time, I was like, yeah, it's fine. But we didn't even refer to it by the acronym though.
we didn't.
It was always Ninja. It was, or if we did refer to an
Ninja's
acronym, it was
Roblox.
for me it was NGS, which is probably even worse.
We didn't even think about it. That was like we didn't even realize.
Anyway, so to put it in perspective, this was before, as I said, before Week Sync, and this was before TRN as well. Basically, we were going to do 2 weeks of Millionaire, Monday to Friday. And you wonder where I got the idea for multi-millionaire scheduling comes from. This was probably it. And what happened was in May 2018, I think it was May or June 2018, we did this for 2 weeks, about 8 o'clock every night. And this is the audition tape. Miss Ninja and Shade have auditioned. Ironically enough, I don't think you've seen this since, have you? Because I've never actually mentioned it.
I haven't seen the clip.
No.
I can't. I could barely remember doing it, to be honest. Until you showed this clip, I'm like, okay, I kind of remember a little bit of it.
Yeah, probably gonna have to go through something similar for when we eventually get around to doing multi-millionaire. Ironically enough, 6 years to the day, almost 6 years to the month, or a couple months now, because the season we did this originally. Anyway, I'm gonna play the clip, and we'll talk about it as we go along. I think we'll do our usual analysis format. There's Ninja up there at the top, by the way, and also I have no clip, and I had to do controls as well for the purpose of this episode. Obviously, I will mention as well. Neither of us had any idea how to do GUIs or anything like that. That's just 2018 for time as well.
No. The way we did this was I just read the question in the chat.
Yeah.
I just gave the question in the chat.
In the actual show, it ended up being I took care of questions and we'd have it on the back screen, similar to what happened in Last Man Standing's first season and Multi-Millionaire's first season. If you go back and watch that, it's very similar to that. I don't have a clip of the show, but of Millionaire, by the way. I generally don't. Yeah. It is a very glitchy or a very poor quality image, but that's because we were recording it through Roblox at the time as well. And yeah, I'm just trying to really figure out if anyone else I knew from there around the time. I think Awesome Drawer was a regular at top at the time, wasn't he? Oh my god, so like even by my even though it isn't my set, it's like very like it's so weird to see a video in this quality. For me, even though I've done and seen shows, or I've had to re-edit shows in that similar quality. It's still so weird. I've got 11 minutes. I'm not gonna play. I don't think I'm gonna play it all, just because it's gonna take forever otherwise. I'm gonna skip ahead. It's basically we did multi-millionaire rules, of course, as well at the time. Or we had to ask the host, get out of the way. Also, actually, I'm actually run it back a little bit and actually so we can see that. Also, Bear changed the jacket in that time. Yeah, of course, double dip and double dip and ask the host. That's a weird selection by the time, but even I'll say that.
Also, we had to readapt the we readapt the 12 questions. I'm not quite sure.
We did 15. It was always 15. And Shade also had a load of other sets. I think you have this still in your workshop somewhere.
I think I've got rid of it now. I don't want to be reminded of it.
Archived. You probably archived it and then. But you probably still have it around.
Forget it. Just forget
it. He still saved his spinning at him though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna play too much of this though. Even then, for a grand. I can't remember. Did I DM you questions, or did you guys don't come up with them
Don't
yourselves?
know. I don't know, to be honest.
Oh my god, what is from my laptop? I cannot do anything with it.
Mm.
I'm trying to hit enter so I can put in my pin. It's like still laggy. Like the time is at like the clock is changing.
Mm. But yeah, basically.
Also, dodgy haircut.
Dodgy haircut, yeah. I mean, this is the reason why I've kept my shaggy the same as it has been for almost 10 years now. Ironically, I've not changed out that shaggy in 10 years. I think it's worth a bit of money now on the UGC, but I'm not going to pay fucking. I'm not going to give it away. I don't really. It's like part of my identity now on ROBLOX.
We were. I don't think we were prepared for this at all.
Yeah, I think you're pretty ramshackle. I think you just did a millionaire just minutes beforehand as well. Oh no, I did give you question. I did give you the question and answer. Because we've got whispers up there. Wow.
We really were low budget.
It really was at the time.
This legit feels low budget.
It feels so. I mean, to be fair, it's a product of the time. It's a product of the time, I think, because at the same time, obviously, no one here. How was I when I was doing this? 15? 14?
When was it? 2018. So I was
2018,
about.
I was about 15. Or I was going on 16 at the end of that year. Yeah, I was 16 at the in that year. So I was about 15.
I was 16.
Crikey.
I was 16. I was still a year older than you. Not
by much, but
yeah,
still.
of course. Well, yeah.
But yeah, no, that's crazy.
16 years old.
But then again,
this is 6 years ago.
This was 6 years ago. This was in 2018, May 2018 as well. Literally, I think to put it into perspective, I think this was either the week after. I just realised the date on it. It's either the week after or a couple of weeks before. Jeremy Clarkson's Millionaire started as well.
Yeah, that was the basis. We just jumped on that truck. Yes.
Where is it? I can actually confirm that as well. Because I think it was either that it's either that May or 5th of May. Yeah, this is actually a week after the show, the first season of the show. That's wow. Like literally, the first series finished 2 days earlier.
I don't think we can keep continuing this. This is not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. I don't think I might cut it. Yeah. Oh my god! Really?
So many.
I fucking bloody had to send it out via. Imagine these days you had to fucking send it out via you had to send the questions to people via
and the
whispers.
thing is, you had no knowledge of GUI. You have no knowledge of GUI.
I only had Surface GUI at the time. Even then I was pretty new at it. And that was based off of stuff I knew from Wheels free model. Wheels little Family Feud model thingy that he used to have. He released, what was it called? He released a set, or a small set, mini set of Family Feud.
Like basic
with a survey question. And literally that's how I started to code and start this whole thing. In fact, if I was to show you the picture of the sets from that Millionaire that we ended up doing, it'd probably have some of the stuff from that in there. I'm not joking either. It's wow. Let me see if I can actually. I might actually see if I've got something quickly. If I've got anything on that. Let me actually quickly look. I don't think I do. That's my genuine thought. I don't think I do. I have.
I'm gonna say this. I legit forgot all about those two groups I was in.
Oh no, I do have it. I did as well. Don't worry. I don't really try to think about it too much generally these
Me
days.
neither.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really something I choose to talk about so much. Also, I still have the clip from. This is something that wasn't put out on, or I uploaded at the time, but I've since taken down. It's the premiere night of Roblox TV Studios Millionaire,
Oh god.
which happened literally, I think, and to put it in perspective, me and Shade, I think we're both there. It took 2 hours before the game opened. The game opened for about an hour. They did one fastest finger first question, and then they literally couldn't do anything else with it. You think Safe Zone has problems on the regular basis? Oh, and the first player they had on there was Johnny Zillion as well, the host of Price. I wonder what's happened to him since. But basically, yeah, it ended up going very badly. I didn't have much more on that in there. What do I have here? I've not actually looked at this in so long. I've not looked at some of these files in so long. I admit that fully. Oh, I have a clip from. Is this Weakest? Oh, this is from the early tests of Weakest Link. Oh, this might be an interesting one. This is actually a pretty interesting one. I just realized this turned into me going through my library, my video library.
Yeah, you're good.
I mean,
trying to figure out
to be fair,
why.
I have a culturally significant video in this, I guess. This is Weakest Link from 2018.
Oh,
We
this
did-
was.
This was in
Oh,
2018. This wasn't actually an actual episode, I believe. This was a test game. Or
Yeah,
test.
yeah. I offered to. I don't know if I offered or something. I was like, I'll give this a bash once.
This was my first project for TOF. This is about 1:55, so it's not that long. I'll turn it down as well. So basically, yeah, this is my first little like project for TOF. My first of two. Like, I mean, I had other projects in the work with them at various points, but I never really got around to doing something other than Rush Roulette with them after I got dealt the cards of leaving the Weakest Link. I won't say that if I was still at Weakest Link there'd be more episodes, but it'd probably be very different to what it ends up being. The product ends up being Underwise, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Very different, I imagine as well. I think, yeah, basically, I had, as again, no idea on how to do GUIs outside of server stuff. So this is pretty much business as usual. I think this is also, is this the American chain? I don't think it even is. I think this is a custom chain. 200, 500, 1000, 15, 2500. Oh no, it's the UK, it's daytime chain times multiplied by a factor of 10. Total of 100 grand,
And
so
convert it to dollars, pretty much.
pretty much something similar. Weakest Link though, such a hard show to do. Like, I don't think I need to tell you guys that, but it is a difficult show to do. Yeah, I wish I had a bit more of the. I could see a bit more on the set. No,
75, 7.5.
Probably would be going to 10 grand at the top then. Top value would be 10 grand, so pretty. It'd be in wait, so it'd be
Yep,
8,
10K.
yeah,
Yeah.
10K.
I just saw.
Yeah. Again, product of its time. And I will say it again, I will say it now. TOF has really grown in the way that they take sets and put on prime sets and all that on. Like, to the point where I don't think if someone came up to them with something like this, it'd probably get rejected these days. I'm extremely grateful for Jo for giving me the break in the community that this ended up giving me, because for me, it really ended up paying dividends, and I genuinely don't know where I'd be if it wasn't for that break in 2018. Genuinely, I would not know where I'd be today.
I say 2017 was my major breakthrough.
Hmm.
I'd say 2017, but I'm not quite sure which one did it in. I usually say to people, "Oh, I don't really have a favorite
Hmm.
game show that I've done." Like, okay, Rush Roulette, Strike It Lucky, Last Traveller, Rush. What else? Card Sharks, Match Game. Trying to remember what else have I done. Beat the Star, Crash or Cash, 1 versus 50.
Man, it's not.
That's it.
Man,
I-
I think in
Have
recent
you
years it seems like
have
you
you
just
said
became their go-to host.
Oh wait, I forgot about the other shows I've done on the other group.
Also,
Blockbusters,
Blockbuster, yep. You technically did a
Hole in
pilot
the
of
Wall, Hole in the Wall as well.
technically did a pilot for Match Game for TRN as well. We don't choose to talk about that though.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. No,
We don't talk about that.
it was really
wasn't good.
pitiful.
still
11,
standing?
Still standing,
12.
Yes, good shout. Technically,
That's
we both
12.
worked on that. Technically, we both
12.
worked on that, but
Oh, Beat the
I don't know
Chasers.
everything.
Beat the Chasers.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Yep, Beat the Chasers 13. Yeah, out of those shows, none of them really. Oh, and Deal or No Deal on
Of
top.
course.
Yeah.
14. Out of those shows, out of those 14 shows I've done in the last 7 years of my life,
Hmm.
I can't really say there's a definitive one.
I mean, it's always good to have like extra, like or new, or to go around and do other games and all that.
I
think
mean,
it's-
sure. Sure. I'd like to do all sorts of different game shows. I
Mm.
mean, that's why my career is a bit diverse, you could say. From physical challenge-based game shows to like quiz shows and then game shows. But you'll notice that not a single one was a reality show.
You
I
stay
used
clear
to
of those
stay-
like the
I
plague.
stayed away from reality shows.
Hmm.
If somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, you want to host Big Brother?" I'm like, "No, thanks."
Mhm. Yeah. I'm just thinking if I've got anything else in here that might be of interest. Today. I don't know. I might have something. I don't. You never know with me. What is this? That's okay. I think that's a game or something. I got stuff from the Golden Waters went up. Yeah, I mean the quality of them aren't that good because I used to record it through ROBLOX, but yeah, it's. I mean, I would if I knew better at the time and I knew how important, like especially the pre-pandemic content is in the community, how it is now. I wish I kind of recorded a lot more.
Mhm.
But I'm really glad that I ended up, having something in, like, or at least a few things here that actually still have made it through. Oh no, that's not gonna be worth looking at today. Is that gonna be anything interesting? That's just a blank hip. That's nothing. That's nothing. What's that? So I'm just trying to find anything interesting.
Meanwhile, I don't think we'll be able to do goldables. I think.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get my PC back. I really don't know what's wrong. Like the mouse input delay is wonky AF. So I'm trying to navigate for keyboard.
I mean, what did you even do to have it happen? Like, have that even
I
happen?
know. That's the thing. Because I was at work, and then when I got home and hopped on it, it was just acting
You didn't
weird.
do anything with it last night or anything, like during Tron's Jeopardy or something, or anything like that.
No, because all I did last night was